Hello everyone, guten Tag, and thanks for the opportunity to let us present Orvana today. Orvana is a Canadian company producing gold, copper, and silver in three jurisdictions: Spain, Bolivia, and Argentina. We are also an exploring company, as you can see in the picture. This is our last exploration campaign in Argentina that is currently continuing. This is the last geophysical program that we developed on November with a successful results. As you can see, this is a low resistivity anomaly. I'm going to explain later in more detail what is happening in Argentina right now. Customary forward-looking statements. As I said, we have 3 units with three different stages. Orvana in Spain is called Orovalle. It's a producing underground mine. Has been in production for more than 10 years, since 2011. So right now we are with a steady production, continuing exploring to extend the life of mine. In Bolivia, we are restarting production after 6 years on care and maintenance. We built a new circuit to treat a stockpile of 2 million tons that has been accumulated in the past. I'm going to explain you in detail what is going on right now in Bolivia too, but it's going to change the production profile of the company. We are going to double production this year, and it's happening right now. Last month we poured the first doré after several years. And Taguas is our Argentinian flagship that we are changing the strategy during the last years to focus also not only the surface, where we have a resource of gold and silver, but at depth, because we have a lot of potential, as I'm going to explain later, to have a deeper copper deposit, a porphyry style. Well, the operation outlook of the company for this year, we are producing in Spain, but also in Bolivia after several years. We are about 35,000 ounces of gold in Spain and 12,000 ounces of gold in Bolivia for this year, but the next year we are planning to almost get around 65,000 ounces of gold between both units. And regarding the copper, we are going to be this year around 10 million pounds, but for the next year, because of the increase in production in Bolivia, we're going to reach 20 million pounds, what is going to be a different story compared with just produce copper in Spain. The market, we have 137 million shares, no options. The market cap is now around 235 million Canadian, unrestricted cash of 32 million, and a debt basically allocated in Bolivia, linked to this new building of the circuit for the copper. If you can see the share price trend, there is a big jump in last October, basically because of the advances on the construction of the Bolivia new circuit, the restart of the exploration, deep drilling exploration in Argentina, and the price trend. Metal prices, sorry. Let me start with the detail of Bolivia. Don Mario is the operation that we are restarting production again. We have a 2 million tons stockpile that is the result of the past mining historical in the area. It was the upper part of the deposit that we cannot treat in the past because of the mix of high grade of gold and copper that didn't allow us to maximize the recoveries. So they mine it and put it in front of the mill, waiting to make all the metallurgical studies to understand what was the best solution. During the past years, we made all that metallurgical studies and go to the market to get access to this new finance to build the new circuit for the copper. The solution was an acid leaching circuit that is going to allow us to extract the copper and produce copper cathodes. After 1 year of construction, we are about to resume the production this quarter. We also refurbish all the old circuit because we have a flotation circuit and a CIL circuit. So this is ready. We start processing some legacy ore that we have also of sulfides. But now we are reconnecting all the circuits to restart in the following weeks for the complete processing in this oxide stockpile project. Additionally to this project, that is a 3 years project, we have an exploration area with a lot of potential because this is a 50,000 hectares in the middle of the eastern part of Bolivia without a lot of exploration. So we have a lot of potential to start exploring intensively during these years. And we have the tailings as a result of all the producing in the past. So we think that combining all these strategies, we can extend the life of mine at least 6 to 7 years. Well, this is the production plan for this oxide stockpile project. This is a 3-year plan that is going to allow us to produce almost 100,000 ounces of gold and 57 million pounds of copper. Well, the recoveries for this year are lower. If you see the 2 columns, the first is for this 6 months, and it's because it's the ramp up. So once we reach this level of production, the recoveries are going to be better. And regarding the cost and the guidance of production, for this year we are planning to produce around 12 to 13 ounces of gold and around 7 million pounds of copper. And the unitary costs are, well, in a broad range, basically because this is the ramp-up period, so we are expecting to control these costs during the rest of the years. But the margins, if you see the prices, is still very good. This is, well, the Argentinian project where we are exploring right now. Tawas is in the San Juan province, close to the Chilean border. We are in the middle of a prolific region. We are 25 kilometers north of the Barrix mine called Veladero, and the Pascualama, the binational project. So that's a multi-million ounces of gold area. Right to the north, less than 10 kilometers, we have the Valeriano project. It's from the company ATEX, that they are now intensively drilling deeper, almost 2,000 meters drill holes. And they define a deep copper deposit that they are about 2 billion tons right now in resources. They are drilling like with six drill rigs. And more to the north, we have all the Lundin properties like Filo del Sol, Jose Maria, Lunahuasi, all this cluster of gold and copper deposits. So this is a historical project that has been exploring for more than 20 years, but it was incorporated to Orvana portfolio in 2019. But it has a story of exploration of 60,000 meters of drill holes, geophysics, geochemistry that we can analyze during these years. It has a resource in the upper part of oxides. It has also a PEA, preliminary economic assessment, but it was with an NPV positive, but at a price of 1,700. We can do the maths right now. But before continuing with this strategy of developing the oxides at surface, we want to understand what's going on, because we have a lot of indicators that a deposit, deep deposit could be feeding all this surface ore. So we analyze all the historical information, looking for these indicators, the alteration. We made this spectral scanning in all the drill holes to understand what is going on at depth. We check the drill holes looking for the veining, characteristical veinings for the porphyries, and analyze all geophysics all together. With this, we also add in November a deep geophysical program looking in the most interesting area for us, and we have good results. We have this orange anomaly, is a low resistivity anomaly that is indicating us the possibility to get an area with a high amount of sulfides. So with all that information, we start early this year a drilling program. So right now, we are drilling during the summer. We still have 1 month and something to continue drilling. We released some results last days with the first information of this drilling campaign. We hit the intrusive rock that we were expecting. So this is the first results. We have 1,300 meters drill hole. We're still drilling, but we don't have results of all the drilling. So the last 200 meters has 0.25 grams per ton of gold and 0.11% copper. This is still not the core of a big deposit, but it's the first indicator with the first drill hole that there is something down. So for us, it's going to be very important to analyze all this new information with all the historical information that we have, plus all that we are going to acquire, like petrophysics, all the descriptions, datations that we can have to understand and try to vectorize for the next steps in exploration in Argentina. So we will deliver information as we are receiving it. Well, regarding in Spain, steady production, more than 10 years of exploration, production. Exploration is something that is happening on a daily basis. We have a back record of success, replenishing all the depletion. We have a 5 years life of mine. 15 years ago, we have a 5 years life of mine. So that's something that is a success in the exploration in Spain. It's a very prolific deposit, small, underground, but still has a lot of potential. In the presentation has more slides, you can check it on our website. This is the production profile of Spain. We are on track to reach the guidance regarding the gold and copper production, and also with the cost. We are in the lower limit with the guidance. So we are good controlling cost too. And regarding the financial performance of the company, this last quarter, we have a revenue of 32 million and EBITDA of 11 million, and a capital expenditure of 17 million that is related to the construction of the new circuit in Bolivia. And the next quarter results are expected to be released next month. And just to summarize, Orvana is an investing opportunity because we have these 3 units with 3 different approaches, and we are focused on execute in Spain, controlling cost, execute in Bolivia, restarting production, and execute in Argentina and in all the units, developing exploration programs that allow us to grow and expand the life of mine in all that we can. So this is the presentation. We are happy to receive you in our booth if you have any questions, or visit us in our website. Thank you.